What's up, you guys? Zach Van Wagner here, and I'm back for another TRX total body conditioning workout. So for today's workout, you're going to need your TRX suspension trainer. You're also going to need either a ball, medicine ball, slam ball, or if you want to use a kettlebell, dumbbell, can of soup, anything like that, just make sure it's a little bit of weighted so we can get after it today. So for today's workout, you guys are going to have two main rounds we're going to go through. Each round will be 4 cycles through. Your first set is going to be 6 exercises, 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off, again 4 times through. Second round is going to be 5 exercises for 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Your first round is going to alternate with some upper and lower body exercises. Your second round is going to be mainly core focused, all right? So this is a conditioning workout, so I want to make sure you got your water bottle, your towel, a nice playlist ready to go. I want you to play on that playlist because we're going to start your warm-up here in 3, 2, 1, and let's go to work, y'all. We got jumping jacks first up. Now again, this first round is going to be upper and lower body focused, okay? A little bit of core, but mainly those bigger muscle groups. So I want you to do your body scan with me here. See how those shoulders are feeling. If you feel like those shoulders are a little bit tight, maybe give them a couple rolls forward. Maybe give them a couple rolls backwards, and then go back to your standard jumping jacks. If you're feeling like those legs are a little bit tight, maybe make sure you kind of bounce a little bit more on there, just getting those legs, squeezing those glutes. We're gonna get into your runner stretch here in 3, 2, and 1. All right, plant those feet about shoulder width apart. Hinge back at those hips. Walk those hands out into your plank position. Make sure those wrists are underneath those shoulders. Press those hips back and up in the air. Give me 1 or 2 pedals on those heels. And then let's step that right foot up. Inhale, take your right arm to the ceiling. Exhale, take the forearm down. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, take the arm to the ceiling. Exhale, take the forearm down. Now give me a couple circles in those hips. Now as you're circling those hips, you're trying to open up space in that hip socket here. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Again, 1 or 2 pedals each leg. And then we'll step it up on that left. Inhale, reach up on the left. Forearm comes down. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, reach up left. Forearm comes down. Now we'll start to add those circles in there. Again, scrubbing open the hips. Loosening everything up, trying to get a little more mobile for today's workout. Reach the foot back, another couple pedals. Let's take that right leg up, and then let's step it up again. Rotate it to the ceiling, bring it down. Let's do our second rep, rotate to the ceiling. This time, see if we can sink a little bit lower, circling out the hips a little bit deeper, and then stepping back again. Couple pedals, left foot comes up, and then stepping that left leg up next to that left palm again, rotate that arm to the ceiling, bring that forearm back down, big circles in those hips, again rotate it up one more, forearm comes down, circle into the hip. All right, let's do that one more time, a little bit quicker though. Step the foot back, 1 or 2 pedals, reach the leg, step the foot, reach the arm up, forearm back down, right into those circles as low as you can get, as big as you can make them. Stepping it back, other side, 1, 2 pedal, reach, step, rotate 1, forearm comes down, circle again, trying to get as low as we can in here, and then we'll step it back once more, 1 or 2 pedals, and then we'll walk those hands back to those feet. First thing we're gonna do, we grab the suspension trainer, that side lunge Cossack stretch. So, hands right next to your chest, feet should be outside, shoulder width apart. I want you to think about really sinking into that side lunge over to the right. Get as low as you can. Come back to the top. Side lunge to the left. Again, as low as you can. Back to the top. As you go to the right, lift the left toe. Bring it up. As you go to the left, lift the right toe. Bring it up. This time, we're going to stay close to the ground. Slide across the bottom. Chest is up. Shoulders are down and back. Last 5, 4, 3. Really trying to crowd those ears here. 2, 1, and rest. All right, next up, we're gonna get some hip hinging stretches. So press both hands into the handles, float that left leg up. As you reach your left leg back, dive your fingers forward, pressing hard into both handles. Squeeze the glute, bring it up, switch it over. Send that right leg back, reach with the heel, try to get that leg parallel to the ground. Squeeze and come up. Let's do 2 more each leg. Reaching that left leg back, bring it up. Try to get a good stretch in that hamstring. Reach that left leg back. Bring it up. One more time. Reach the left leg back. Dive the fingers forward. Up. Reach the right leg back. Dive the fingers forward. Bring it up. And shake it out. All right, let's face away from the anchor point for those forward lunges and chest stretches. So, facing away from your anchor point, hands are straight out in front of the chest. I want to see your shoulders in your pockets and your belt line level to the ground. Big forward lunge steps, reaching those arms out to the side. Again, as I step forward, my chest is up nice and tall. I'm not being yanked backwards. As I step forward, my shin is vertical, chest is up tall. Once again, I'm not letting those shoulders crowd those ears. Last couple reps here. We're going to get some wall slides going in 3, 2, and 1. One more big step up. Arms straight up overhead. Press hard into both handles. Slide those shoulder blades down. Forearm stays vertical. Slide that arm back up. 2 more times. Slide those shoulder blades down. Bring it back overhead. Bring it back down. We got 1 more. Reaching back up. And back down. All right, you guys. Hopefully you're nice and warmed up there. We're going to get to that first round. First round, as a reminder, is 6 exercises on and off the straps. A little bit of body weight, a little bit of load, a little bit of suspension training. We're going to start with a TRX step back lunge, alternating legs. So let's begin by facing the anchor point. Hands are right next to your chest. Float that left leg up. We're going to step that left foot back, tap the toe, drive the knee, switch it over. Step the right foot back. Drive the knee up, bring it down. Left foot, tap, bring it up. Your front shin should be vertical right here, making sure that foot stays flat to the floor. My chest is right underneath my hips, right over my lower body. I'm not letting my body sink back like so or tip forward. We got 1 more rep. 3, 2, and 1. All right. So this next one is going to be a single leg walkout. So what we're going to do is we're going to start on the right leg. We're going to pick the left foot up. All I want you to do is sit as low as you can. Put your hands down, reach your foot back. Walk out into a push-up position. Now if you need to drop the knees, drop the knees. Hit 1 push-up. Pick your left leg back up. Walk it back to the top. Okay, we're only doing 30 seconds. Let's see if we can get 2 more again. Squat. Hands come down. Walk it out. Stay off the knees if you can. Give me that strong push-up. Bring it up. And stand. 1 more. Squat. Hands walk out. Drop to the knees if you need to for this push-up. Walk the hands back. And stand it up. All right, so the next one we're going to do, we're going to grab your weight, your medicine ball, your dumbbell, candy soup, whatever you got. Nice and easy squat to overhead press. Hold the ball or your weight nice and close to the chest. Sit into your squat. Drive it up overhead. Now remember, this is a conditioning workout. So this is the point where we want to start to add maybe a little bit more speed, right? Taking a nice simple movement, squatting to a press. And we want to add that speed here, getting that heart rate to really start to climb. But the chest still stays up nice and tall. Belly button stays pulled in tight as we go through the movement. Last 3 seconds. Let's get 2 more reps in. That's 1. That's 2. Woo! And we'll go ahead and drop that ball. So we're going to go to the other leg, that single leg squat to walkout. Now this movement is all about range of motion and mobility. So let's pick the right leg up. Left leg's working. Sit as low as you can. Reach the right leg back. Hands down, walk out. Remember, if you need to go to your knees, go to your knees. Hit your strong push-up. Pick the right leg up. Walk the hands back. Chest tall. Stand up. Again, sit as low as you can. Reach the leg out. Walk the hands forward. Drop to the knees for the push-up if you need to. Bring it up. Pick the right leg. Walk it back. Stand it up. Let's get 1 more in there. 1 more at least. Again, foot up if you got it. The whole time through. Whew. And stand. All right. So now we're going to take the suspension trainer to mid-calf. We got hamstring curls here. So once the suspension trainer is mid-calf, lay on your back. Put your heels in so you're facing the anchor point. Once your heels are in, butt comes 1 inch off the ground. Now hamstring runner is 1 leg at a time. So right leg comes in, right leg goes out. Left leg comes in, left leg comes out. If you notice you're sawing the straps, drop your butt for this first round. Really focus on even pressure in both feet here to make sure you're not sawing those suspension trainers up and down. Now if you feel like you got it, lift the hips up. 1 leg comes in at a time. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Quick transition, you're back on your feet. Now if you have this spacing where you don't need to shorten your straps back up, leave them at mid-calf. If you need to shorten them, take them back up to mid-length or even fully shortened, depending on your space at home. We're back to that alternating step back lunge. Here we go. Arms in tight, lifting that left leg. Tapping it back, bringing it up. Tapping the right back, bringing it up. Now, second time through, could we maybe turn this into a balance lunge where we hover that back leg off the ground, keeping our chest up, shoulder blades in the back pockets. Still not letting my form break, right? We want intensity to be driven by how good our form looks. Let's get one more rep on that right side. 3, 2, and 1. All right, so we're back to that single leg walkout with our push-up. Right leg is down, left leg is up. So again, I'm trying to get as low as I can here. Then the leg comes back, walk it out. Knees up or down, hit my push-up, walking it back, stand it up. Again, sitting into my squat, reach the foot back, walk it out, hit your push-up, walk here. If you get the drill, speed it up. If it makes sense to you, I want you to move a little bit quicker through this range of motion, right? Again, the heel comes out, it's as low as I can get, so now my leg comes back, walking out. Getting a little bit tired, so I'm gonna drop to my knees to maintain the stand of my push-up. Last 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so you're back to that squat to press. Now, if you do have a ball at home and you have some space, could you give me a little bit quicker movement to the top, right? Holding it nice and tight, squat, boom, pressing it up, bring it down, squat, press it up, bring it down. Notice how I'm resetting at the top of my rep, right? One smooth motion from squat to press, but that press comes down nice and easy, taps the chest, and then I start going again. Just giving a reset point to make sure we don't get too sloppy. Last 3, last 2, last 1, whoo, and break. All right, that ball, that weight goes down. Now we're on that single leg walkout. Left leg is working, right leg is off the ground. So again, we want range of motion. As much as we can get out of this. Right leg up, left leg down. Sit into that squat, reach the leg out, walk the hands, hit your push-up, walk back, and extend that leg back out in front of you again. Squat, reach the leg back, walk it out, hit that push-up, walk it back, and extend. Now as I walk out, my shoulders need to stay down, right? I'm not crowding my shoulders here. My chest is still up. I'm still in a good plank position. I'm not letting the complexity of the drill get too out of hand. That was it. We're back to those hamstring runners. So, excuse me. Yeah, we're back to those hamstring runners. Let's take those straps down, mid-calf, and we'll get those heels in. Getting those heels in. Here we go. Once those heels are in, you're facing that anchor point. Hips are 1 inch off the ground. Pulling that right leg in, right leg out. Pulling that left leg in, left leg out. Right leg in, right leg out, left leg in, left leg out. Again, I'm keeping my hips up here, right? I'm able to keep even pressure. So because I can keep that even pressure, it means that I don't need to leave my butt on the ground. But if you want to put your booty down, that's fine too. Let's get about 5 more seconds in. Right leg, whew, left leg, whew, right leg, and whew, left leg. All right, last 3, 2, 1. Butt comes down, heels come out. We're on your feet. We're back to those alternating reverse lunges. Now, the last time we added in that balance. If you want to add the balance back in, feel free. Here we go. Right leg comes up, going back, pushing into that floor to bring our knee up. Right leg comes back, pushing into the floor of the left leg to bring that knee up. Now, if you're adding the balance, that's great. If you wanted to step this up even further, boom, could you add a kick? Maybe you take the balance away. Boom, you add the kick. Right, we got about 15 seconds left. 15 seconds left. Let's see what we can do here. Reach your back, kick. Chest is still up tall. Not allowing my intensity to bring down my form. Keeping my form nice and high. Last 3, last 2, last 1. All right, we're back to that single leg walkout. Back to that single leg walkout on the right. Now, this is the 3rd time out of 4. So on this round, I'm gonna make it tougher by taking the ball with me. So I'm gonna hold the ball in my squat, put it down as I walk in and out. So right leg down, left leg up. 3, 2, 1. Sitting into my squat. Ball comes down. I'm gonna walk it out. I'm gonna hit my push-up. I'm gonna walk it back. Can I keep my balance here? A little tap, pick the ball up or the weight. Sitting into the squat, dropping it out, walking it forward. Right, if my knees need to come down, my knees can come down for the push-up. Pick that left leg up, walk it back. Can you keep your balance? Pick the ball up. Again, squat, put the ball down, walk it out, hit that push-up. Last set, walking it back, grab the ball, stand it up, and take a little break here. Woo! All right, so we're back to that squat to press already. We're back to that squat to press already. So, again, if you've got the space at home, could you turn this into a wall ball where you actually release the ball? Okay, here we go. Ball off the chest, first rep, squat to press, reset. And again, if you've got the space in your home or outside, can you let that ball go? Can you let that ball go? And now as the ball comes down, I am catching into that next squat, right? Catch into the squat, let it go. Catch, let it go. Catch, let it go. I'm using the ball's momentum and gravity to help drive this movement. Last 3, last 2, whew, and last 1. All right, you guys, we're back to that single leg walkout on the left leg this time. So the first time on the right, I took the ball with me. If you took the ball, whatever weight you had with you, we gotta match that intensity on this left side. If you didn't have the ball, don't worry, we still got one more round left where you can add it. So here we go. Left leg down, right leg up. 3, 2, 1. Sitting into that squat. Drop the ball. Walk it out. Hit your push-up from wherever you can. Walk it back. Find your balance. Grab that ball. Woo! Picking it up. Sitting into that squat. Ball comes down. Walking out. Hit your push-up. Either on or off those knees. Walk it back. Again here, we want to maintain those shoulders down. Right, I'm not rounding forward here. If I need to tap the toe for balance, I can do that. Drop it, walk it out, hit my push-up. Got one more rep in there. Let's try to get one more if we can. Whew, tapping the toe for balance. Last 3, last 2, last 1, and break. All right, we're back to the suspension trainer for that TRX Hamstring Runner straps. Mid-calf if they're not there. Heels are in as you're facing the anchor point. Now on this set, I'm gonna make it tougher by bringing my arms up over my chest. Right, if you wanna make it tougher, you can too. So here we go, hips are up, arms are up, right leg comes in, right leg out, left leg in, left leg out. Maintaining even foot pressure here. And again, if it's getting tough, drop the butt. You can still keep the arms up for a little more of a core challenge with those hips on the ground. Looking good out there. Looking good out there. We've only got about 15, actually only 10 seconds left. So again, if you can bring those hips up, I want to see those hips come up. And these last 5 seconds, could you maybe even move both legs, alternating them in and out for the last 3, last 2, last 1, and break. All right, hips down, heels coming out. We're on your 4th and final round here of this first block. So straps are once again coming up to mid-length, or you can leave them at mid-calf at home if you have the space. So going back to that alternating step back lunge, kicking the leg, adding a balance to the back, or just tapping the toe. Here we go. In 3, facing your anchor point, arms by your chest. 2, 1, float the leg up, tap the toe, kick it out, or float the leg, kick it out as you come up. If you're really feeling froggy, woo, you can add a jump as you switch sides, adding a jump at the top of each of our sets here. But once again, my form keeps driving that intensity. The better I look, the more my heart rate's gonna work here. Last 5, last 4, last 3. Let's get 2 more reps in. Last 2, let's get 1 more rep in there. Last 1, woo, and break. All right, so straps. or dropped. We're back to that single leg walkout. Right side. If you want to bring the ball with you again, feel free. If you want to keep the ball out of it, keep the ball out of it, all right? Here we go. Right leg down, left leg up. 3, 2, 1. Squat it. Reach that leg out. Hit that push-up. Maybe you've got 2 push-ups in you this time. Walking it back. Maybe adding a jump to the top. Woo. Find your balance. Hit that squat. Again, maybe you've got 2 push-ups this round. Walking it back. Bring it up. Maybe you got to jump. Walking it out. Again, this is conditioning. We want to push ourselves, and we got it. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. As you can see, I'm losing my balance a little bit, so I need to slow it down. If you're losing your balance at home, I want you to do the same thing. Just kick it back a notch. So we've got these squats or presses. You can turn into a wall ball. You can turn into just a squat if you want to take the press out, or if you're feeling real good, right? Maybe you can add a jump to the top. So let's see what you guys got in 3, 2, 1. Squat to press as an option. Just a squat as another option, right? Maybe even throw that ball up for that wall ball. Maybe add a little jump to it, right? As I leave the ground, pressing, leaving the floor. Whew. Depending on where you're at. Depending on where you're at. Last 5, last 4, last 3, last 2, and last 1. All right, ball down for a second. We're on that single leg walkout to push up on that left leg. So if you wanted to bring the ball with you, go for it. If you still got 2 push-ups per round, I want to see that. Last time we're going here. In 3, 2, right leg is up, 1, sit into that squat, hands come down, shoulders out in the back pockets, hit that push-up, maybe 2 if you got it, walking it back. Bring the foot up, reaching it back, walking it out. Hit that 1, maybe even 2, walking it back. Bring it out, bring it down, walking it out. Again, if you've got the 2 push-ups, show me 2. If you can only do 1, just keep it at 1. Pushing it back, walking it out. I believe we got 1 more rep. Time for 1 more rep. Here we go. Squat, walking it out. Hit that push-up, maybe 2 even. Walking it back, chest is up, and take a little break. All right. Last set, we're taking it to your suspension trainer for those TRX Hamstring Runner. So straps got to be at mid-calf, toes underneath the anchor point, facing your anchor point with those heels in. All right, you guys, last set here. If you wanted to step it up, take your weight, lift it over your chest this time. Hips are coming up. 3, 2, 1. Hamstring runner right, hamstring runner left, hamstring right, hamstring runner left. Now, if you wanted to make this a little bit tougher, you could alternate. So both legs are moving at the same time, but again, we're looking to keep that sawing out of this. We don't want to see any seesaws as we move those heels in and out. So if you're noticing you're doing this, sit the butt down, go back to your standard of movement. We're at 10 more seconds left, you guys. Whatever you got left, I want to see. If you need to drop the butt, drop the butt. If your arms are up, drop those arms. Last 5, last 4, last 3, last 2, whoo, and last 1. All right, ball goes down, heels come out. You earned yourself a quick water break, a quick towel break. So go ahead and go grab whatever you need to grab. And then we're gonna get set up for round number 2. So for round 2, it's gonna be mainly core base. So if you have a mat at home you might want to use, feel free to grab yourself a mat and get that set up. If you don't care for a mat or don't need one, just leave your straps at mid-calf position. What we're gonna start with is a TRX Plank. So this next round is 20 seconds on, 10 seconds of work. It's gonna be mainly focused on our core, so I hope you're ready for this. We'll start with our toes in, facing away from the anchor point. It's gonna start nice and simple with a TRX Plank, and then we'll move from there. Now hopefully, this round is relatively simple as far as the movements go. So with that being said, how can you make things a little bit tougher at home or outside, knowing that these are gonna be simple exercises? So let's talk about the plank for now. Wrists are underneath the shoulders, or elbows underneath the shoulders if you wanted to come down for a forearm plank here. Now, once we get set up from there, we want to think about turning the eye of the elbow forward. So I'm rotating my elbow, points back, eye of the elbow comes forward. From here, 20 seconds starts in 5, 4, I want your heels to press back to the handles. I want your hips level with your shoulders, and now I want you to squeeze your glutes as hard as you can. Think if you had oranges right in your armpits, I want you to squeeze your arm down like you're juicing some oranges. Get nice and tight throughout the whole body, pushing the earth away from you. Don't let those shoulders round. Move that earth away from you. Last 3, 2, and 1. All right, 10 seconds all we got. Next up is a crunch. So we're gonna come right back up to that plank, and then we're gonna drive our knees to our hips. So here we go. Wrists under the shoulders, press the heels back. Set that strong plank, pull those elbows in tight, and now pull your knees into your chest, press it away. Pull the knees into the chest, and then press it away. Pull the toes in, push the heels out. Pull the toes in, push the heels out. Last 3, 2, and 1. Knees down. All right, next up is an abduction. That's where we're just gonna press our feet apart, squeezing the outer hips. So here we go, let's reset that plank in 3, 2, 1. Push the floor away from you, heels back to the handles, squeezing the glutes. Now push your heels out, squeeze and hold, feet back together. Push your heels away and squeeze those glutes, hold, feet come back together. Push the glutes away, squeeze and hold, feet come back together. One more, push it away, squeeze and hold, feet together, toes out, flip it over. Hollow body, we've done this before, so let's go right into it. Arms are up, legs are straight up in the air. Hollow out your belly. Now lower your arms and legs until it's challenging to keep your hollow and you feel your abs nice and tight. We're holding this for 10 more seconds, y'all. 10 more seconds, we're here. To make it tougher, just lower those feet a little bit more, lower the arms a little bit more. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I want you on your feet. We've got a set of squat jumps, squat jacks, or just air squats. So this is really gonna push our heart rate up. So here we go, 3, 2, 1. You can just squat, you can squat jack, or if you're feeling really up to it, you can squat jump, all right? This is our last exercise in the round. We've still got 3 more times to go through this. Driving those arms, again. Go to where you're at. 3, 2, and 1. We're right back in for those TRX planks. Here we go. Toes in, facing away from that anchor point. Here it is, TRX plank in 3, 2, 1. Heels to handles, glutes squeeze. Pull those elbows in tight. Pull those shoulders out of those ears. And if you're just getting set up, it's okay. We've got 3 plank-based movements we're gonna go through, so plenty of time to catch up. In 3, 2, and 1, knees down. Okay, we're gonna go back to those crunches again. Now, if you wanna spice up the crunch by throwing a push-up in there, I'm not gonna tell you no, so feel free to add a push-up to make it atomic. Here we go. Heels to the handles. Push the earth away, squeeze the glutes. Knees in, knees back out. Knees in, knees back out. Toes in, heels out. Toes in, heels out. Squeeze those booties, you guys. Last 3, 2, knees down, but wait right where you are. Abductions, and again, you can always come down to your forearms for this one too, if you don't feel like being on your wrists anymore. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Heels apart, feet back together. Heels apart, squeezing your glutes right now. Feet back together. Feet apart, squeezing your glutes even harder if you got it. Back together. Heels apart, hold it. Back together. Let's go one more and hold it for the final 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down, toes out. We're back to that hollow body. So let's start. Both arms and legs straight up overhead. Pulling those abs in nice and tight. Lower the arms and legs till you're satisfied with the challenge. And now we're holding. Check that belly. Is it hollow? Mine feels hollow. Hopefully it is. Low back. Flat. I can feel those abs working. I can feel them working here. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, on your feet. Again, squats, squat jacks, squat jumps, burpees even. Here we go. Hitting these squat jumps. Driving those knees up. Using my arms to drive this movement, right? It's not throwing arms back. Punch up punch up. Let your arms and that momentum pull your body up here. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're halfway there. Toes back in, we're right back to that plank. Toes back in, right back to that plank. Here we go. Palms underneath my shoulders, heels to the handles, boom, and I'm up. Again, this first one is just a plank, just to get that mind right. Pressing my feet down, but I'm not letting my hips sink, pushing down with my feet to help keep everything up tight. Shoulders out of those ears. And we're breathing. Last 3, 2, knees down, all right? Back to those crunches. Now, if you need to take your feet out for any reason, take those feet out. Okay, but if you got it, let's get back to it in 3, 2, 1. Shoulders out of the ears, drive the knees in. Again, if you want to add a push-up, feel free to make it an atomic crunch. Heels out. Pull those toes in. Don't let those toes point. Pull them in towards your hips. Pull those knees. Pull those abs in. Last 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Back to that abduction again. Now we're focusing more on the glutes than the midsection. So if you want to come down to your forearms, you always can. 3, 2, 1. Heels out. Press away. Bring it back together. Can you move slower? Slowly push the heels out. Squeeze the glutes. Slowly come back together. 2 more. Slowly moving out. Slowly back together. 1 more. Slowly push it apart. Squeeze and hold. Slowly back together. Knees drop. Toes out. Back to your hollow. Back to your hollow. Legs up. Arms up. Abs tight. Lower down. And hold in. Tucking the chin sometimes helps keep everything nice and tight. So tuck the chin, hollow, back flat. We got 10 seconds. Breathe with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, back on your feet. We're back to that squat. Jump, squat, jack. You could even just squat to calf raise, all right? 20 seconds starts in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Driving those arms up. Driving those arms up. And again, catching a little bit of fatigue, turn to squat jacks, right? Feeling a little bit good, maybe take it all the way down to a burpee, right? If you're feeling after it, take it all the way down. Last 3, 2, 1, here it is. Last round, last round. Let's get those toes in. Flip it over, here comes your plank. If you want to crunch it out for both sets, I'm not gonna say no. So here we go, 3, 2, 1, we're in your plank. If you want to turn these into crunches, pikes, maybe you want to come down to a body saw, whatever you want to do at home, whatever you got left, I want it. Last couple seconds here, 3, 2, 1, knees down. All right, now here comes your real set of crunches. If you already did your crunches, guess what? You get to do 2 sets. Everyone likes second helpings, right? Here we go, you guys, crunches in 3, 2, 1. Knees in, toes in. If you want to add an oblique twist, feel free to add an oblique twist. Again, if you want to add that push-up, you can add that push-up. All up to you. Just make sure your toes are getting pulled in, heels are getting pushed out. Toes eat in, heels get out. Last 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Here it is. Final set of those abductions. Main focus is the glutes, pushing those heels apart from each other. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Heels against those handles. Lift it out. Could you add a push-up with those feet apart? Feet in, feet out, feet in, feet out. Maybe add that push-up with those feet apart. Feet in, out. Maybe hold it. Maybe hold the bottom. Did you hang out? Press it away. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Last hollow. Last hollow. On your back. Legs up, arms up, belly's hollow, back's flat. Lower the arms and legs. And we're here. I'm going to make it a little bit tougher and take my feet apart. Taking your feet apart actually causes it to be a little bit more challenging. So, if you got it, take those feet a little bit wider. Absolutely burning. Absolutely burning. 3, 2, 1. We're back on those feet. One last set. You can squat. You can jumping jack. You can squat jack, burpee, squat jump, whatever you got. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Final 20 seconds. Again, Whatever you got at home. If you gotta just march it out, march it out. But if you got those hops, if you got those burpees, wow, I wanna see it. Last 3, last 2, last 1, and rest. Ladies and gentlemen, way to push it today, you guys. Way to get after it. I know you're huffing and puffing at home, because I'm huffing and puffing right here. And I know you're working harder than me out there, because I get to talk half the time. So, grab that towel, take a quick sip of water, move any equipment out of the way. Let's take our suspension trainer back up to mid-length. Whew. We're gonna get this reload started, or what we call our cool down. So, feel my hamstrings a little bit after all that plank work, after all that hamstring work, the lunges. So, let's work on stretching our hamstrings first today. When you're ready, grab your suspension trainer, face that anchor point. We're gonna take our feet nice and wide, wider than shoulder width apart, to start with our hip hinge stretch here. So, as those hands are out in front of the chest, widen that stance, press into your handles as you're facing your anchor point, hinge those hips back with straight knees, with a straight back as you dive those fingers forward. Head's coming right between those arms, breathing in, and breathing out. Breathing in, and breathing out. Small bend in the knees now. Let your butt reach back further behind you. Again, I'm trying to sink my hips as far away as I can. Breathing in, and breathing it out. Give me a couple sways each side. Just trying to get that low back loosened up. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to a nice easy stop. Round that back all the way forward. Bring your feet centered for a figure 4 squat stretch. Right leg will center, left foot's gonna cross over the right knee, and then we're gonna simply sit into our figure 4 squat stretch. Shoulders are back, elbows are straight. Right, I'm not bending the elbows and rounding forward, I'm actually straightening the elbows and keeping my shoulder blades in my back pocket. And now from there, I'm really bending my right knee, sinking my left hip down and back, enjoying the stretch on this left glute. And again, if you want to, you can always hop forward. You can sit for this stretch as well if you need to, all right? Give me some circles on this ankle to loosen everything up there. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Let's just switch it over. Right leg will cross over the left knee. Right foot cross over the left knee, sitting into that same figure 4 squat stretch. Shoulders are back, elbows are straight, and I'm really trying to put my weight to my back right pocket. Right? If you're wearing jeans right now, imagine sitting towards your back right pocket, keeping the chest up, bending that left knee. Once again, if you need to scoot forward, you can. And now let's start to add some circles on this ankle for some ankle mobility. We're here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, y'all. So let's get some hip flexor stretches going. So we did do all of those single leg walkouts. We did all those squat jumps, all those planks. We want to open everything up in the front line. So arms are straight out in front of the chest. From there, I want you to take a step forward with your right foot, drop your left knee, drop your right arm. And now I want you to really reach as high as you can with your left fingertips up as you tuck your left hip. You should be feeling a nice stretch down that left side body or that left hip flexor in the front. Now as you look over that right shoulder, start to squeeze your glutes on the left. Hold those glute squeezes for 5, 4. Now you're not going to change position, just relax the glute. In 2, 1, relax the glute. See if you can tuck a little further into that hip flexor on the left. Take another breath in with me. Big exhale out. All right, let's bring the right arm up. Right knee comes down. Left foot steps forward. Left arm comes down. But again, let's reach up through our right fingertips here, tucking and sinking into that right hip flexor. I'm really searching for that big stretch in this area right here, feeling deep inside. As I reach up, looking over the shoulder, start to squeeze your glutes on the right, hold the squeeze for 5, 4. Now we're going to release the squeeze, but don't change positions. In 2, 1, relax the glute. And now see if you can tuck and sink a little further into this hip flexor stretch. Only here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's stand up. Both arms come behind the back. Rotate your palms up to face the ceiling. Pull into the handles, taking your chest towards your thighs and your forehead towards your knees. And now from here, pull again. See if you can straighten the knees out and pull your chest a little closer. Give me 1 knot, yes. Give me 1 knot, no. And then roll your body back up, reaching up overhead. Big inhale onto the toes. Big exhale, lower the arms down. Let the arms fall behind you. Take a step or 2 back, release the straps. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys are all done. Excellent work today, you guys. Thank you so much for showing up. Thank you so much for working hard out there. As always, leave us some feedback in the comments. Let us know what you like. Let us know what you want more of, and we're happy to give you guys exactly what you're asking for. So thank you once again. Have a great rest of your day, and check back in next time for some more TRX at home total body strength, conditioning, or recovery.